Welcome into the John M. Huntsman Center on the campus of the University of Utah for the girls 6A state tournament, our final semifinal in the 6A bracket. The Lone Peak Knights and the Westlake Thunder. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Dane Stewart, please be joined by Coach Whitney Hunsaker of Olympus High School. Coach, these two programs, so familiar with each other. They've been in the same region for so long. They're not anymore, but still two of the top programs in all of 6A, going toe-to-toe in this 6A semifinal.
For sure, and I think, I might be making this up, but I feel like Westlake made a pretty good run last year in the state tournament, and so Lone Peak, right, a lot of state tournament experience, Westlake with a lot of state tournament experience, so it's curious to see how these two teams show up today.
It's interesting because you look at this Lone Peak team and they come in lower seeded, which is crazy. Right? But they're still Region 3 champs, had just the one region loss. Injuries have really changed this season for Coach Warner, but yet she's still found a way to get this young group of freshmen and sophomores and juniors, and they've got some senior experience in there as well, to a semifinal. It's been one of those years where she's just been fantastic leading this group.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, like, looking at their record, I'm like, when was the last time they've had double-digit losses? Like, crazy.
Yeah, it's been not your typical Lone Peak year, but yet still a typical result. Meanwhile, Westlake, they were top of the region all year long, had a late loss to Cedar Valley. They finished second in that region, but 21-4. It's the best overall record in all of 6A, and they are in the home whites, and they're hoping this is the year they can get over that Lone Peak hurdle, as the Knights have won the last 4 6A state championships, going for 5 here in 26. As the opening tip controlled by the Thunder in those whites and baby blues, Lone Peak in the black and white. As we are underway, little drive here, dump off inside, dribble near side, and score. That's Salva with the opening bucket. I have a feeling this game, Lone Peak gonna want this tempo to be a little bit slower today.
No, I agree. That was like some serious urgency from Westlake. They just went right into it. Nice heart attack. And even like that pass, I don't know if I would have passed that. Like, that was an extra pass, an even better layup.
Talk about some of the leaders for this Westlake team. Avery Thompson, 19 points per game. Hester, 16 points per game. Foster, 18 points per game. It's a high-scoring offense. That one off the glass is good. And that's a 4-0 lead here after Hester's bucket. This one tracked down by the Knights. Lone Peak was in a battle yesterday in that quarterfinal against Mountain Ridge.
Coming down to the wire.
It was Lave Holdcraft with the game winner with 0.6 seconds left. Is inside. This one put up and scored by Maddie Pope. Westlake up the floor quickly. Little turnaround. Thompson. Excuse me, that was Seymour. My apologies. Ella Seymour.
21, Ella Seymour.
She's another double-digit scorer for this Westlake team. And I got all sorts of confused earlier. You know, headers are an important thing. When you ignore them, it doesn't turn out well. Salva going back up. That one won't go. Loose ball and dual possession. Let's reset for Westlake, shall we?
Yeah.
Those are all minutes per game. They're right next to points per game. It gets a little tricky. Here's your leading scores. Avery Thompson with 12, Ella Seymour with 11, that duo, and then Foster with 7. It's still been an offense that has scored a lot of points for this Westlake team, though. They've got a lot of depth, a lot of players, 6, 7 points per game, contributors for the Thunder.
Yeah, and you love to see that as a coach where you have lots of options. You can go into your bench and get people to score. You don't just rely on your leading scorers every game.
This is the challenge of getting like 4 hours of sleep a night over the course of a whole week as Lone Peak kicks this out. 3 on the way. That won't go. Rebound to Salval for Westlake. Off that screen, a dive here. That wouldn't drop. On the take there for Avery Thompson. A stout defense up top.
Yeah, they're not letting him penetrate that perimeter at all.
At all. Charlie Warner handing off. Harness on the drive. Ooh. Wouldn't go. Shot clock reset. And got a traveling violation. Early turnover here by the Knights. This offense for Westlake, the #1 scoring offense in 6A this year. You go right back inside, saved and tracked down there by Hester. Corner three, no. Tracked down by Holdcraft. There's Peyton Warner. This one found its way through the Pope.
Worked out nicely for the Knights there.
Second bucket for Maddie here in this opening quarter. Little backdoor right to the rim for
like
Ella
that
Seymour.
action. Smart basketball right there too, just from, you said Thompson scored that?
Seymour.
Seymour. Recognizing that overplay and just take her to the basket.
Warner. Charlie looking to drive, hands to Pope, back out. Harness, her three is good.
Number 10, Toddy Harness.
Toddy Harness, she's got to have herself a game. There's a lot of scoring for Lone Peak too, despite not having Woolston on the floor, but they've got to have really one of their better offensive games to keep pace with this Westlake group.
Yeah, I agree.
They'll work it around. Peyton Warner, mentioned the freshman, 11 points per game for her this year. And gonna have a foul here. She was trying to navigate through traffic there.
Well, number 22, Kara Hester, her first. It's the first foul.
Hester called for her first.
Returning for Lone Peak, Tony Folau.
Inbound to Holdcraft, no. And we'll get a time, dual possession.
The ball, it belongs to Westlake.
Another one.
Yep. Fouled here. This will be Thompson, who will head to the free throw line.
Number 20, Maddie Pope, her first.
I would guess, based off of some of that early action, one of those things where probably saw that on film and knew how they wanted to try to attack this Lone Peak defense.
Yeah, no, I think so. And even just like the patience with it and then the setting it up, like Thompson, she cut up so hard, really tried to sell that catch up on the wing and just took her right back door.
If there's one thing we know about Coach Nancy Warner, that will get corrected.
Yeah, right.
You want to talk about, if you ever want to have the conversation of top coaches, it probably starts with her.
I agree. No, she's been incredible. Had a good run, great athlete herself. Great college career for her.
Inbound here with Pope. That knocked away. Nice defense there by Hester. Lone Peak pressuring. They get it up the floor in time. Salvo right back out. Oh, that just came off the rim. In the corner, Lave on the drive was blocked, out of play. Will stay here.
It stays with the Knights. In for Lone Peak, number 10.
Harness checking back on here for Lone Peak. Little step back, won't go for Peyton. This will stay with Westlake. Tati was trying to sell that as a turnover. Quick three here, that one won't go. Lone Peak running ahead here with Unifolau. Harness with space, hits the three in the lead to Lone Peak.
Two for her in this quarter. It's great to see.
Yep. .45 seconds to go here in this opening quarter. Terminated dribble, sends to Thompson. Avery on the drive and is fouled. This will go on Charlie Warner.
Number 1, Charlie Warner, her first. Second team foul at the line, 23.
So 2 free throws coming up here for Avery Thompson. Chance to tie or take the lead for the Thunder. They came out with so much energy and crispness. And speaking of Westlake.
Sorry, their energy?
Yeah, they came out with so much energy and crispness, and feels like the last couple possessions, we've seen it dwindle a little bit as Thompson makes that free throw.
Yeah, I'm curious if they were just like a little bit deflated with those 2 threes.
Got a 4-second differential, game clock to shot clock here at the end of this opening quarter. On the drive, got a piece of it. Nice play by Hester. Salvo on the run out, sends to the corner. 3-point shot is good.
Number 10.
Transition 3 for Mia Foster. Down to 2 seconds. Peyton puts it up, won't go, and the first quarter comes to a close. 13-10, Westlake has the lead off of the 3 from Mia Foster in the closing seconds. Welcome back here to the 6A state tournament on KSLSports.com. Commentary provided by Waddups Insurance Agency. While we all love spending time supporting our high school teams, Waddups Insurance Agency is the team that will support and help protect you. Whether it's your business, home, rental properties, cars, or recreational vehicles, Waddups Insurance Agency is the local insurance pro you can count on. Call or text 801-683-3663 to evaluate your insurance program.
Second quarter possession arrow to Lone Peak.
Good look here at the 6A state tournament bracket. Talk about that one semifinal complete. Bingham over Syracuse, the 6th seed in the state championship to take on the winner of this one. Westlake trying to make it an all region 2 final. As Harness, boy, tough pass to try to fit in there, and a double dribble call here will give it back. Got to get this in. That deflection went right to Charlie.
Yeah. Oh, good jump on that.
Yeah, Salvo, and now she's going to get on that ball. Dual possession arrow favors Westlake. How about the hustle there by Salvo?
I love it. And that timing there, I love a hard hedge like that when you can have a player that can time it just perfectly and really keep that pressure on the ball, causing some turnovers.
She scored, I think, the first bucket today, but she's been kind of an energizer in terms of her defense.
For sure. No, I've seen her hustling all day.
Yep. Can they keep it up as this game continues? We're still early here in the second. That pass deflected. And a foul called here. And a couple of, I guess the first one was a violation, not a foul. So first team foul in the second quarter on Westlake. As that was on Mia Foster.
For the Thunder, number 10, Mia Foster.
Warner. Handing off. That ball on the floor.
Both got behind the back jump ball there.
Held ball, possession, Lone Peak.
It's kind of cute.
I don't know that I've ever seen one of those
No,
before.
Definitely not.
Do we have timeout here?
It's like the most awkward timeout I think I've seen on either side.
Oh.
Is this a timeout? What do we got?
It is a timeout. Like they were kind of looking on the floor like there was maybe something. I think it's a timeout.
Okay.
But there's like no music. I think everyone's kind of like, what's happening?
Well, none of the benches are off either, so there must be something going on with the floor. Yeah, Sarah Swap's looking at the floor over there, one of the refs.
I'll bring a towel out here, make sure that's all good to go. The irony, that's not even where the dual possession was.
Yeah.
Right?
Someone just complaining about it being slippery down there, I guess. I don't know. Oh, putting a little water on the floor.
Well, that's even more weird. What could be on there that you need water to kind of wipe up, right? Maybe some gum? I don't know. This is why there's no food allowed on the floor, right?
Hate to break it to you, ladies, but you can't eat and play basketball at the same time.
Looks like we got the situation remedied.
Okay, it makes me feel better that wasn't a real timeout because I was
so confused.
I was so getting a little concerned for both teams there that not all connected there on that timeout.
Shot clock ticking down, has to put it up. No, Westlake basketball.
Not a bad step out look, obviously, especially at the end of the clock situation.
Yeah. Hester trying to work that at Cannon. Couldn't get it there.
I think that's, what is that, 3 turnovers in a row for Westlake? They got a shot attempt.
It's been a couple. Holdcraft, meanwhile, on the fast break, able to lay it in. On the drive, Hester sends out with Foster. Shot clock inside 10, 3 on the way. And Salvo trying to save it in.
And there she goes again.
Yep.
Just doing the little things, working hard, hustling.
Another hustle play inside for the junior.
For Westlake, number 20, Katie Cannon.
Of course, the Westlake boys will play later this evening. We've got our 5A, 6A boys tournaments continuing here on KSL Sports.
So noticing that with actually a lot of the teams, there are a lot of boys and girls programs playing today.
Yeah.
From the same high schools.
Our next time out, actually, we'll have a little conversation about that, Coach, as they go inside here to Salvo. She gets fouled by Pope.
How about Lone Peak, number 20, Maddie Pope?
I had someone tee up an idea with me.
Oh.
And so I was like, oh, well, we'll give it some run, see what people think about it. So the first team foul on Lone Peak. And here's the second.
Foul on number 21.
On Holdcraft.
Bobby Holdcraft.
First personal on Lave.
Second team foul.
Cannon. Forced out long 2-point try off the back of the rim. Warner, count it good.
Woo, that kid.
There's the freshman.
Yeah. Just a nice high kiss off the glass there.
Her first.
As always talking, rule number 1, stop the ball.
Number 2, Peyton Warner.
Hard to do when they get it up the floor that quickly, right? Watching their leading scorer, good at the line. Quick first points. Coming right there, and the lead back to the Knights. Salvo, no. And we'll get another jump ball here. Arrow keeping it here with Westlake.
Westlake isn't actually loving that call, though, either. I mean, it is their ball, but...
Well, I think they were hoping for a violation so they could keep the arrow there, right? But not the call, and so 30-second timeout. All right, here we go. Let's have a little fun, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right, so here was the conversation. I was talking to someone, and they said, hey, love having the girls' games up here at the site. What if you had, for instance, we got the Westlake girls playing right now. What if you had the Westlake boys next? So, like, could you pair up schools, right? Girls game, boys games, to try to bring the whole community to the building for a block of games, as opposed to, oh, well, they played at noon and they play at 8, right? And I was like, oh, that's interesting.
No, I love it. I mean, because we were in that situation a couple years ago with our program and the boys program, and boys played at like 12 o'clock and we played at 9:10 p.m. And so there was like a big break in there. Of course, no one's going back at 9:10 after they've had a game at 12. But it's just hard, like, how do you schedule those games so that everyone can prepare, and also, like, kind of an unfair advantage for those other schools that when both of their programs are not in the state tournament. So it's like, how do you do that? I would be all for, I mean, I love that, like, get your community together. But if I'm on the opposing side, I don't know if I'm loving that.
Okay,
but
fair. It's one where it's like, you know, what it would require is it would require you to kind of look at the field, right? And you really are making kind of day prior decisions terms of where the scheduling is, which is challenging with buses and logistics and all that. Right? There are challenges to doing that. If you could figure some of that out, it'd be interesting. I think it'd be a great way to build a stronger environment here.
Yeah.
There's another great way. Is Charlie Warner hitting the 3 for Lone Peak.
But maybe it's also, it's like a decision early, like, okay, here are the teams that have the high schools that have 2 programs in it. Can we kind of finagle it early so if it does happen, they could potentially play together, but we're not making those day before decisions.
But even then you're kind of banking on, right, like certain teams winning and not. And
but it's maybe better than what we have now when we're polar opposites, right?
Sure. Oh, that shot came off the rim for Peyton Warner. That last point they put up there, they just gave Charlie a 2.
Number 21.
Oh, yeah. You know, all it took was for me to change it on my notes. And there we go, 18-13, your score.
In for Westlake, number 22.
I love the idea. I think everyone wants to play in front of fans, right? You want a great environment, and so if there's a way to help build that, we should look at it. Doesn't mean that we can do it, but I thought it was an interesting idea.
No, I think that would be fun. Because then I also think, too, then you've got boys supporting girls and girls supporting boys.
Yeah.
So a lot of times we're opposite or we're different places, and so we don't get to see each other and support each other.
Yep, yep. Back to the middle of the lane. That shot came off. And foul here. This is going to go on Lone Peak. And they're going to call that on Peyton.
Peyton Warner, it's her first. Team foul number 4 on Lone Peak.
Saying that she kind of had hold there.
That was actually kind of fun to watch Nancy's reaction. The whole bench is losing their mind, and Nancy is just like, let's play defense. Like, whatever. Like, she's so very focused and keeps her head in the game.
That's her MO, though.
Oh, for sure.
That one came off the rim. It was a great drive. And the foul here called on Thompson.
Foul on Westlake, number 23.
Give the #1 scoring team in 6A with 13 points with inside 4 to go in the first half.
Thunder, number 10.
Hey, state term will do something to you.
This is crazy. I mentioned it for Lone Peak. No Woolston out with injury, the senior. Doing without her. That three is short. Peyton Warner with the rebound. Harness kept her dribble.
Yeah.
Shot clock down to 12. Charlie straight away. That shot was just wide and out of play. And now Lone Peak. They're asking if that was deflected, actually.
On the rebound or on the shot?
I think on the shot. Because I didn't see anyone touch it after.
Yeah.
Hester. Man, that's a tough drive. The foul going to be called here on Folau. That's the 5th team foul on Lone Peak. So Westlake will be shooting free throws for the remainder of this first half.
Foul on 0, Hoodie Folau. Her first. At the line for 2 shots, number 21, Ella Seymour.
So Seymour here to the free throw line. And that is the first point by Westlake in the second quarter.
That's a long time not to score. But hopefully that kind of just gets lit off and they can finish this half.
One more here for Ella. Back to a one-possession game here. Peyton on the drive is fouled. Warner now to the line for the Knights.
Foul on number 22, Kira Hester, her second.
Hester picking up her second.
At the line for one
First
more,
one good there for Peyton Warner. Here's Seymour. Inside, Hester.
Oh, love that defense down there.
Lone Peak on the run. Bogus with a fast break bucket for Lone Peak. It's a 7-point lead. Hester trying to get around Warner. Long on the shot. Bogus tried to save it, but Lone Peak couldn't gather it.
It stays with the Thunder. And for Westlake.
What do you look for Westlake to do here? It feels like that offense just
Man.
been stuck a little bit.
Yeah, try to get just an easy bucket here. I mean, they don't have a field goal. I mean, this is 2 free throws we're looking at in the second quarter, so.
And they've gotten to the rim. They just, I mean,
Yeah,
even lay-ins
I mean,
have
that
come
last
off.
one was just like right there.
Open jumper, Ramirez. Missed that shot, and Lone Peak now to clear. 90 seconds left in this first half. The 6 seed has advanced, the 4 seed trying to do so as well. On the drive,
Nice.
Charlie. How about the second quarters for Charlie and Peyton Warner? Each have scored 5 points.
Yeah, I love it. Just like some of that team basketball a little bit too. I mean, they're attacking when they should. They're hitting those open shots when they should. They're not forcing anything.
Larson sends it back out. Seymour working in. Salvo going up with that right hand off the back of the rim. Got her own miss. Open look for Ramirez. That 3 was short. She knew it immediately. Lone Peak with the board. Two-second differential. Game clock, shot clock here at the end of this second quarter. And Nancy saying, I want 1 shot. And foul on the drive. On the shot, my apologies. Doesn't matter. Would have been the 15th foul.
Ella Seymour, her first. At the line for 2, number 2, Peyton Warner.
How about that take by Charlie on that previous possession? And now it's Peyton with 2 free throws, trying to push it to a double-digit lead as that first one came off the rim.
Number 10, Bonnie Harness. Also coming in for the night.
Harness checked in for Lone Peak. Peyton makes a second free throw, 10-point lead, and now Jamie King will check in. "15 seconds left in the half. And it's knocked away.
That's not what you want right there.
Folau. A little strong on the shot, 5 seconds left. Lone Peak can get a look. Charlie sends out, the 3-point try is good. Jamie King, who just came on the floor, gets the ball back.
I love it.
And hits the 3. It's an 18-2 second quarter advantage for the Knights as they take a 13-point lead into the locker rooms at the half. Westlake trailing Lone Peak, 28-15. Dane Stewart, Whitney Hunsaker with you. Coach, man, what an interesting first half. I mean, it looked, Westlake came in, they were playing really good. And then, like, Lone Peak just put the defensive clamps on this Thunder group.
And then just took with the momentum. And that's the thing with basketball is, like, a lot of girls just need to understand, it is a game of momentum, and you just got to keep the other team's momentum short. If you start getting your head and start overthinking it, then their momentums can continue to be longer than you can handle.
Well, you see Westlake bringing that pressure up here to start the second half. I kind of like it. Try to get
Yep.
Lone Peak out of some comfortableness as it leads to an early turnover here. And then a foul going to be called. Talk about the halftime stats. 5 of 23 from the floor for Westlake, just 22% in that first half.
Yeah, that hurts. Hopefully they can get the lid off here, switch sides, different hoop, give them a different perspective, maybe make a few more baskets.
Yeah, only 1 of 7 from long range, and that 3 was hit by Mia Foster. Meanwhile, Lone Peak, they were 4 of 9 from long range. Of course, when you play multiple games in this building every year, it becomes like a second home, right?
You don't have to adjust to the hoops here.
3-point try. And the rebound brought down by Lone Peak. They've actually been great on the glass. They're out rebounding Westlake at the break. Here's a 3 from Pope.
Is that 5 for 10 now, 50%?
It sure is. You're going to win a lot of games and you shoot 50% from beyond the arc.
Seriously. Well, it's like a little Maple Mountain here.
Drive here. And nowhere to go. Sending out with Salvo, 15 on the shot clock. Space here for Seymour, and it's another one and done.
Yeah, I just love when that shot goes up, like Lone Peak is like going after the rebound. They're not waiting for it to come to them. They are taking the initiative.
Well, I think it's one of those things where it's like, okay, when you're down your leading scorer, guys, we got to play this game a little bit differently.
Absolutely.
Right? And you can tell that they all get it, and they're all bought in on it, and it's led to great things. Westlake going to take a timeout here early in this second half. Let's talk about a few other items, shall we? This is a full timeout, but a couple of other things that stood out as we were talking points in the paint. Again, I would expect this would be kind of a Westlake advantage. 12-6 for Lone Peak.
Yeah. No, definitely surprising. Yeah, they definitely have this size advantage. And even just here in the second half, you're just seeing they're still settling for outside shots and even deep outside shots. I mean, they're shooting beyond the college three-point line, and they really got to utilize and attack with their height.
Well, because, I mean, they got it inside, but it was like the length was kind of there, so then we kick it out. I was like, well try going at it. Right?
Yeah.
See if you can pick up a couple fouls.
No, seriously.
But that has not been in the cards in this game yet. And then the other one was a 12-0 bench advantage for Lone Peak, and that one was stunning.
For sure. But you got, I mean, you love that as a coach, that whoever you put in is going to add to it, going to amplify, and there's no lulls in your offense or even your defense. Whoever comes in is ready to step up and play basketball.
Yeah, 7 different scorers for Lone Peak in that first half, only 5 for Westlake. And their leading scorer was Ella Seymour, who has the 6. So a lot for this Westlake offense to try to sort through, but they've also got to get some answers for this Lone Peak offense, which has been efficient this afternoon. Kind of lost her footing there on the drive, a turnover by the Knights. And Charlie nearly had the steal. Open 3, there you go.
It is.
3 points, number 10.
Mia Foster hitting her second 3 of the game.
Both in transition a little bit there, too. She kind of likes those quick looks.
Good call.
Got to find her early in transition if you're Lone Peak.
Wow, sending over. Oldcraft got that quick step. No whistle there. We'll keep playing.
Oh, I'm a little surprised by that, actually.
It's hard to tell from our perspective if there was contact or not. Salvo on the drive, left-handed finish.
Basket by number 32, Isley Salvo.
Yeah, 2-2-1 half-court press here for Westlake. It's definitely disrupting Lone Peak a little bit.
Yeah. Can you tire that out?
And it looks like just drop into that 2-3. So if Lone Peak can just kind of be smart with it in the backcourt, look for looks like that, go 6 for 11.
Holdcraft with the 3, the second 3 for Lone Peak in this second half. Oh, miscommunication, they lost it. I actually thought that was a play. Thompson probably could have gotten a look up.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Peyton Warner.
Maybe she's running the play.
Miscommunication leads to the turnover. Here's Pope. A drive by Harness, kicks to Charlie. 15 on the shot clock. Peyton Warner in the lane, handing off.
I love that.
Basket by number 1, Charlie Warner.
Great handles there, great dish.
You know, in every possession, it feels like Lone Peak has taken, 15, 20 seconds off the clock.
No, they're being very smart. They're not settling.
And they're not rushing. It's
No.
like the perfect balance.
Yes.
Of the look we want when we want it.
Especially when you have the lead. Oh, great steal here.
Charlie. I'll tell you what, her defense today has been great, and it's led to a couple of offensive possessions and points for her.
Definitely.
But defensively, she's been fantastic.
Yeah, and even just for her team, getting the ball back, even if she's not scoring it, helping her team out with a few extra possessions.
It's an 18-point lead. My goodness. Pull up here, top of the lane is short. Another Lone Peak rebound and a foul called here on Salval.
Number 32.
I'm really loving Holcraft's emotions today for Lone Peak. She's getting very excited. She's cheering her team out. Right now, she's giving her teammates some high fives. Great energy from her.
Timeout. 38-20. Lone Peak looking strong once again.
In today's world, human connection can easily pass us by. Developing teens are especially vulnerable to feelings of loneliness and lack of connection. So slow down. Talk to them about their feelings. Help them feel safe and supported. Even a few minutes of daily conversation can make a lifetime of difference. Get tips on family connection for healthy futures at letschat.utah.gov.
All you can be in the Army.
Lone Peak. How about that read from the PA, huh? On tune and everything. That was fantastic. Dan Barney, one of the best. Holdcraft. She'll drive. Little 6-footer was long. Picked up by Folau and scored.
Just everything kind of going their way right now.
There's just always someone in the right spot.
Always, yes.
I don't know how you coach that. Well, you coach desire is what you do.
Yeah.
And
going for number 5, and it's not like they expect it. They so know it had to work for it and be here and do all the little things.
Thompson with a nice drive there. It'd be the 5th straight for Lone Peak. It'd be the 8th for Nancy Warren.
Oh my
won the
gosh.
3 at Springville. Has won
that's
4 at
right.
Lone Peak. She's looking for the timeout, but the jump ball called here before. It'll be Westlake basketball. Thompson working around that screen. Will take the 3. No. Salval. There's another 3. This one from Seymour. There's a lot of settled shots.
Yep.
And some of that I think is just you see the scoreboard and you think we got to score in bunches, right?
For sure. And Westlake probably not in this situation a ton, being down by 18 late in the 3rd quarter. They are probably definitely feeling some of that. We need to go, we need to go.
Yeah, I mean, you look at their 4 losses, one of which was to Lone Peak. They lost that game by 8. That was back when Lone Peak was fully healthy. They lost to Fremont by 4, lost to Cedar Valley by 3, and Mountain Ridge by 3. I mean, all their losses have been close. It's been a very tested team as they've got a lot of close wins as well. But, man, today it's just been tough for them to find their usual rhythm.
Absolutely.
And you look back on their season and the fewest points that they've scored is 41, and they're well below that pace. Yep. An offensive rebound. It's just Lone Peak being Lone Peak. Inside 2 to play here in the 3rd.
Little dribble weave action here.
That one
Intercepted
intercepted.
by Thompson.
Good to see them come up and be aggressive on that, right? Because Lone Peak, that's how they've gotten into a lot of their action.
For sure.
three-point shot, that won't go. Rebound by Salvo. You know, the other thing about some of these Westlake threes, they have been extended. And again, you always talk college line, high school line, the high school line, that gray line. The college line much easier to see, especially peripherally.
Yeah, why did we pick like the lightest blue color for the, or is it gray, whatever it is?
Yeah, Hester with the bucket inside. It was interesting, Monday it was a white line for the 5A quarters, and then yesterday and today it's been gray. There's a drive there, won't go for Peyton Warner, and we're gonna have a foul called here on Holdcraft. That's a tough one. It's a traveling violation, but she only travels because of the contact, and so you're...
Which one do you go with, right?
Yep.
Let it play out or make the call?
Third personal there on Holdcraft. Shot to come off the floor, hit the game winner for Lone Peak in that quarterfinal. Knock off Mountain Ridge. Has the 5 points here today. It's been the Warner duo. Led the way. How about Harness now having to deal with Hester in the paint, holding their own too. Drive here and scored by Thompson.
Yeah, unfortunately she was too focused on that mismatch that she missed the help side there on that drive.
And if I'm Westlake, that's the message. Look, get to the
Absolutely.
rim, right? Like Bountiful was down 18. They came back, sent that game to overtime. You don't have to. They hit threes, but you don't.
Yeah, Malika was what, 5 for 5?
Yeah,
and 5 for 6
a little
maybe.
Different, right?
But no, yeah, if you're not hitting outside, you have got to attack the basket.
Peyton here trying to drive, tough shot off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Salvo. Bucket here, give them some confidence going into the fourth quarter. That pass, a little hot off the hands as they turn it back over. Folau. Get it up. They do not get a shot away.
Oh, too bad.
It was after the buzzer. Well, you can tell they're playing with confidence. 41-26, Lone Peak. 8 minutes away from advancing to another 6A championship game. Start of our fourth quarter. Dane Stewart, Whitney Hunsaker, Lone Peak basketball leading by 15. So disciplined today, the Knights have. Extremely efficient. Here's a handoff three, an offensive board. Corner three from Warner, no. And a foul here going to be called on Peyton.
Fouls on number 2. Peyton Warner, it's her third.
Well, Seymour will check in here for the Thunder. Foster, Seymour, and Thompson each with 6. For Westlake, their leading scorers.
There's that back cut that got adjusted.
Nice, they get to the rim, Kara Hester. I love that you called that out, because remember that was so successful earlier. We said Nancy will fix it, and they were ready for it. That pass over the head. So that pressure leads to a turnover. Thompson on the drive, too strong on the look, and did not get back in play.
Yep. Timeout, Lone Peak.
Now Lone Peak going to take a 30-second timeout here.
You can definitely kind of feel the shift in momentum. So this is a great timeout from Nancy.
Yeah, you get a sense that Westlake, I mean, 1, the bucket, and then 2, the defensive stops. Like, and then the aggressiveness going to the rim, right? It's like, okay, they're going to make their late push here.
For sure. Yeah, and I do feel like Lone Peak is now not taking great shots. They've kind of settled for 2 of those outside threes with a defender kind of rushing out them, and I think they're not in their rhythm shooting the shots they have been earlier.
see what each of these two staffs draw up, as it'll be Westlake basketball. Want to remind you, commentary here on KSL Sports is brought to you by Tab Bank, home of the Tab Spend Rewards checking account with a 2.75% annual percentage yield on your account balance and a 1% cash back on eligible purchases. Tap responsibly. Visit tabbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC. For Westlake, what are you looking for them to do out of this timeout, Coach?
I think just continue to attack the basket. See if you can get, like, oh, that reverse steal would have been nice there from 22, but not the play, I guess.
Well contested inbound play. Took a couple options away there. Seymour on the drive, working on Harness. And I feel like Lone Peak has been very physical defensively, and so you're seeing a lot of those shots kind of having to go through some contact and maybe getting a little extra behind them. Is that fair?
Yeah, or even just like, I don't even know if there's like a contact, but they're just staying in front and making you have to shoot over, right? Like making you take a bad shot.
Charlie will send across full out. Gives to Pope. Her three is good.
Way to respond.
Her second three of the game. I didn't realize that was in her game. Been used to seeing her kind of in other elements. Nice spin.
Yeah, spin cycle. Love it.
Avery Thompson with a nice take there. Nice job kind of getting through that pressure there by Lone Peak.
Yeah, they're in that 1-2-2 now. Looks like they're dropping back into a man after half court. So this is kind of an interesting. Lone Peak can capitalize on that shift from those two defenses and get a good look for Lone Peak.
That'll be called on the block. Check it out, the spin move. Set that up so well. All right, get Charlie kind of going towards that middle.
Yeah, absolutely. Set it up perfectly.
In for Lone Peak, number 2, Peyton Warner.
Peyton Warner is checked in for the Knights. Ball to the floor, and it will be Westlake off the arrow.
It belongs to Westlake.
Yeah, Westlake has not broken 11 since Lone Peak's been up. I wonder if they can just get past that 11 point. Could they actually really make Lone Peak feel a little bit nervous?
There's one of those back cuts, yep. Good defense.
Move. Yeah, it was great defense.
Charlie stayed pretty vertical there and really was kind of side to side there with Thompson. And a timeout here taken by Lone Peak.
Lone Peak calls timeout.
Full timeout here for the Knights. We'll step aside and be back. 4:48 to go here in regulation, the 6A semi. Finally, we've got our boys semis coming up this afternoon, and then of course your championship Friday, the 5A girls championship at 1, 6A, the winner of this one to take on the Bingham Miners at 3:30 tomorrow. If you can't come out to the stadium, you'll want to be on the stream, KSLSports.com or on the KSL Sports app. Come give it a listen. We'll have some guests with us. It'll be a great day of championship basketball with the boys to come up after that as we wrap up the basketball season yet again. Crazy how fast they go, right?
Oh, it blows my mind every year.
Harness out of the timeout, and this one will stay here. Last touch there by the Thunder. Ten on the shot clock here for Lone Peak. Charlie will send it near side. Yeah, hands came in there to kind of give the foul. Be the second foul on Westlake. That'll reset the shot clock.
Yeah. It's crucial there for Westlake. You don't want to foul in that situation with only 7 seconds left on the shot clock.
Second team foul.
It's just the second team foul on Westlake, so they still have a few to give. That shot clock was down to 7 seconds. So Lone Peak can continue to take some more precious time off the clock here. Pope on her drive, ran out of space. Tried to outlet it, intercepted.
Ooh.
Yeah, Thompson maybe bumped knees. She is definitely hobbled and in pain as they'll give a foul here. A lot of this was to make sure Avery's okay. Boy, she's heading right to the bench.
How about Westlake number 10, Mia Foster, her third team foul.
Well, she's like headed to the locker room.
Yeah. Man, you hate to see that. I couldn't tell what had happened. I just know that right after that kind of went up the floor, she came up hobbling. I thought maybe she bumped knees or something, but
I hope she didn't step wrong, because that's, I swear, every ACL injury I ever hear about is just like, you step wrong.
I didn't even want to say the letters.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we see way too many of them these days.
Seriously.
But her response off the floor, or as soon as that happened, her reaction was like, oh, that's not good. And that's why I was hoping it was just, you know, bumping knees or something, getting
or even just like a
bone,
tight muscle, right? They've been playing a lot of games. She's been playing hard.
But she's going off, kind of holding her mouth, and then brings the jersey up. Man, you hate to see that.
Absolutely. Never wish that upon anybody.
No. And for a team that was, again, had such a great year this year, speaking of the Thunder, and Thompson, a junior. They've got a lot of seniors on this roster, but, you know, you'd hate to finish the last game of the year, have that kind of an injury. You never know timetables on that. Some are getting sooner, some are still delayed. I just hope she's okay.
She did walk off pretty quick, so hopefully it's not that ACL. I feel like usually when it first happened, it's pretty painful there for that first little bit. Obviously, I think she's still in pain, but seems to be somewhat mobile.
Four to go. And she walked with it. Oh. I thought it was travel.
I thought it was a travel too. Whoopsie. Maybe the push caused the travel.
Foul call on Foster. That's her fourth. So Mia with 4, Salvo with 4. With 4 to play here in the fourth.
Yeah.
We're Sesame Street today. 4 is our magic number. Of course, these fouls have continued to allow that shot clock to reset.
Yep.
So this has been almost a minute and a half possession, 2-minute possession for Lone Peak. Is dual possession here. We'll
for sure
leave it with Lone Peak.
And the defense from Cannon here for Westlake, I mean, she's doing a great job of really trying to keep them on one side or keeping them towards half court so they can get those traps easily.
15 on the shot clock. Westlake has now used all of their fouls to give. This one knocked away from behind.
Love that hustle for there.
Given over to Seymour. So the turnover leads to a bucket here for the Thunder, and now a 30-second.
Ref timeout here. She's down here on the sideline on our replay. Slow to get up.
Good catch. And she'll walk to the bench. That's Mia Foster. Appears to be okay. Trap there. And a dual possession. Boy, nice job there by McCoy Larson. It'll be back to Westlake. We see Avery Thompson working her way back out of the locker room, but she'll not head to the bench. As Lone Peak now going to take a timeout. Full timeout here for the Knights as you have a look there at Avery joining her teammates in this huddle. take a quick break. Be back here, 3:15 to go in our fourth. Westlake basketball, 12-point game. 1 timeout left for the Thunder, 2 left for the Knights. Hester works in the paint and is fouled on the attempt. This will go on Pope.
Foul on the Knights. Number 20. Maddie Pope.
Really probably a moment where if you're Westlake, you got to score on every possession here on out.
Yeah, absolutely. Down 12. I mean, still only a 4-possession game, right? A lot of time,
Yep.
3 minutes.
So pair of free throws here for Hester.
Stopping the clock here, too, with some free throws is great.
Coming in for Westlake. Number 10, Mia Foster.
Yeah, Lone Peak needs an answer for this half-court press that Westlake's got going on. A 1-2-2.
Able to get it ahead.
Oh,
Hand
nice little
off.
pass.
But they got the quick shot. Lone Peak wanted a traveling violation. Will play on. Here's Cannon. Bucket here would make it interesting. 2.5 to go.
We finally broke 11, so
Good call.
see what we got.
Cannon at the rim.
Katie Canyon.
8-point ball game. And a foul. That's on Salvo. That's her 5th.
Immediately emotional.
Angela Saba, that's her 5th.
Thompson's coming back in, though.
Man, that's great.
Still looks a little ginger
Yeah,
on her walk,
it does. But the best sign is that it doesn't look like it's anything serious, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That was
Maybe it's just that that dead leg you were talking
Yep.
about. They just went knee to knee.
At the line.
It was unfortunately both of our immediate thoughts. It was
Yeah.
like, I hope it's not. And we still hope that's the case for her, as this first free throw missed by Warner. One more here. Thompson, their leading scorer. 12 per game, has the 8 today. See if she can make an impact here as Charlie Warner splits the trip.
She's barely moving. Hoping she can find it.
Here's a 3, no. That ball saved in. And Thompson, boy, you can see her just gutting it out. On the drive, off the glass and good.
21, Ella Seymour.
Oh,
Trying
good
to lead
idea.
Pope.
Oh,
Boy, she had the save, but Holdcraft was going for it
Yeah.
too. And
For the Thunder, number 11.
so back to Westlake, a chance to make it a 2-possession game with 1:45 to go. As you see Seymour coming off the floor here. Coach McFarland talking to her. I'll tell you, she probably just inspired her team a ton by
Yeah.
doing that, right?
absolutely.
Inside the bucket, good by Seymour.
Ella Seymour for the Thunder.
It's down to 5.
Yeah, and they're attacking the basket super well. They're just on the attack mode. They're really putting the pressure on Lone Peak. We got ourselves a 5-point basketball game here.
Crazy, it was 18 just like 8 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And miscommunication, Warner wanted the corner. Holdcraft had gone to the back, to the bucket.
Yep.
It's back to Westlake.
Yeah, Lone Peak needs an answer here for in the paint points here. Got to keep them out. Kind of getting whatever they want inside.
Look for somewhere to go. Oh, they lost it. Boy, that's one where I was surprised Hester didn't try to make a move and get a shot up.
I mean, she's been doing it the last, couple possessions,
Yep.
so.
I'll tell you though, before that possession, Coach McFarland went down and was looking at Avery Thompson. And you can kind of tell she was like, hey, you're inspiring us, keep it up.
Yeah.
Right? There's a lot of chatter on that Westlake bench right now.
For sure.
Inside a minute. Did you play this out, Coach?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely try to use the clock a little bit. You have the 5-point advantage.
Right. Give the foul here on the shot. Pope will head to the free throw line.
Foul is on number 20, Katie Cannon, her first.
First personal on Cannon. She's been a spark as well in this fourth quarter.
No, I totally agree. Her defense has been awesome, especially in that press.
It's been a 14-4 fourth quarter for the Thunder prior to that free throw from Maddie Pope. Lone Peak trying to hold on. Makes them both. Gotta hurry here for Westlake.
Oh,
Long three.
you called it.
Katie Cannon. My goodness.
Katie Cannon for the Thunder.
That was 3-4 feet behind the college
that
line.
was so deep.
Now taken by Westlake.
Oh, we were just singing her name, so she just wanted to give us a little more action of what she could do offensively.
How about that shot? Beautiful, my goodness. And you talk about just the energy that is different about Westlake these last 4 or 5 minutes.
Oh, seriously. No, because it was still, I think, a little under 5. It was still a 14, maybe 16-point lead for Lone Peak.
And you talk about Ella Seymour, or excuse me, Avery Thompson coming back on the floor. And that play where she
Oh,
is
my gosh.
running her hardest to get to midcourt to keep that ball from a backcourt violation. And you can tell how uncomfortable and painful that was. And I don't know. I feel like from that point, there's just been an energy. Like she came back on the floor. There's an energy, and that this team is doing everything to try to match that here today and put on this late comeback. 4-point game, 35 seconds left.
To only have that 0.2 difference of the shot clock, so Westlake is going to have to get a steal here or get a foul maybe in the front court.
No timeouts left for Westlake. Do you play defense here or do you foul immediately?
I'm going to play defense here for a minute. You're only down 2 possessions. You're in a press. See if you can get that steal, a good trap here, still out of the trap. And then if not, then we got to probably look for a foul. Not a lot of time left.
Seymour almost knocked it away. They do get it in the front court to Peyton Warner. This ball's loose. It's back to Westlake. 24 seconds to go. Pull up, short. Pope tracks it down. And this is a live ball.
No
back
call.
to the Thunder. 3-point shot is short. 10 seconds to go. Intercepted by Warner, and they'll foul Charlie. Wow, a couple looks for Westlake.
Number 11, McCoy Larson, her first. At the line of the bonus, shooting 2 shots. Number 1.
So a 4-point lead here with 7 to play, and Warner will step up to the free throw line. 11 points for Charlie today, unofficially. Makes them both.
Those are some big free throws right there from her.
6-point lead. Seymour will get a shot away, and a foul called here on Warner with .2. Will send Ella Seymour to the line.
Foul on number 1, Charlie Warner, her second.
I'll tell you what, I mean, the push made by Westlake in this quarter was phenomenally impressive.
And I think that's where you see why they're the #1 team, right?
Yep.
They're not giving up, right? They're ready to compete. Really made a good surge there here in the fourth quarter.
I think there was probably a period of time there where they settled for outside shots, maybe looking for some chunk plays, as opposed to when they got in the fourth, they were working inside. You could tell it was working. It was helping them come back, and they were just a little too late to start that.
Yeah.
But, man, it was a valiant effort. They had Lone Peak nervous. As Seymour makes that one. And someone to touch it, and we're done. That will do it. The quest for 5 is alive. Lone Peak advances back to the 6A state championship game.
Yeah, congratulations, Lone Peak. That is impressive, and to have a chance to play for your 5th title in a row is quite incredible.
Amazing. And you know, this is a Lone Peak team that built an 18-point lead in this game. Their defense was extremely fundamentally solid. I mean, there just wasn't anything that Westlake could do to break that down. And, I mean, their efficiency offensively, I mean, we were mentioning probably 50% or better from long range for Lone Peak in this game. Just incredible effort by the women of Lone Peak High School tonight.
Yeah, I love to see them, people just stepping up, lots of people scoring tonight, shooting really well from the outside, super fun.
Let's go down to the floor with Coach Nancy Warner.
You're going for it, your 5-peat is still alive. How were you able to get this one done against a gritty Westlake team?
Well, that's exactly right. We just had to stay locked in defensive stops one at a time and just try to challenge these guys to focus on the moment. We tried to focus on little spurts of time and just really own what we needed to do defensively to get stops. And then we just settled offensively, and everyone stepped up, showing themselves available in our offensive flow to get us going. So,
are you ready to show all your secrets of how to get to a state championship game? Because you seem to do it year in and year out.
Well, it's a matter of these girls just buying into things and staying together. And that's really the tricky part, and that's what I'm so proud of, is they continue to find ways to fight through, show their grit and resilience, and then just continue to love each other and be there for each other.
Congrats, Coach. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
Dane, back to you.
Thank you, Trevor. One of the best to ever do it. Nancy Warner, my goodness, returns to the 6A state championship game as number 4 Lone Peak knocks off number 1 Westlake. Coach, thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a good time.
A double header for you today.
I love it.
Like
basketball's great.
We got girls state championships tomorrow, 1 o'clock, 3:30. Come join us here at the Huntsman Center. If you can't, come on out. Come join us on the stream on KSLSports.com. For everyone here, thanks for joining us. We got boys semis coming up next and the rest of the day right here on KSL Sports.